Gold, a circle is round, it has no end. That's how long I want to be your friend. When I breathe in peace. When I breathe out love. When I breathe in peace. When I breathe out love. You want to do that part?
Breathe in, breathe out.
When I breathe in peace. When I breathe out love. When I breathe in. So it's like I've got peace like a river, but it's snazzy. Yeah, that's right. You feel so far away. In my soul, in my soul, in my soul, I've got love, deeper than the ocean, in my soul, in my soul, in my soul.
It says, we're just rainbows dreaming we're human, but Riley's rainbow and hummingbird and cardinal and mushroom and filbert tree. And that has carried special meaning for me now. And before I play it, there's one other part that is more about more about me than about Riley. But it's just a pretty like an awesome saying. It says, it's easy to be thankful for the things you've got. It takes guts to give thanks for the things you've lost. And I'm so thankful for Riley. Even though we've lost him and his, physical presence here, I know that that rainbow is there for us, but I want to give thanks for Riley.
I have some of their journals. They journaled a lot throughout their life. I've read through some of their journals, and they have always been such a philosophical person and super intelligent, and have the journals from their high school. They're searching for truth and meaning and how to be. And a lot of their high school was focused on trying to find happiness and seeking happiness and wanting to always be happy, which we know is not possible. But they were always also seeking truth, and they were so wise, so young. And then some of the older journals are much more kind of typical. This is what's going on. I had a really good day. There was so much love. And then another journal entry is oh, I felt really tired and really sad and wanting to be happy. But in their journals in the past couple of years, they became much more freeform and super poetic. Some of them are so poetic and profound, and still struggling, grappling with truth and meaning, and how to be. So here are some journal entries that read to me like poems. And here's the first one. The truth is terabithic. What is the truth, say you? It's something like the Grand Canyon, quite the view. Two sides separate, miles apart. Ultimately, a river makes one from the two. As above, so too below. A singularity, oh so true. Train your gaze heavenward. Be light as a feather and as agile as a bird. With your wandering mind, find peace in the word. They have another poem, which I feel like speaks to this a lot. They were a very spiritual person, and really took a lot of learning from a lot of different religions. So here is another journal entry. I am never alone. We are never alone. God is us. God is not where God isn't wanted. I am not God. I am, and I am not. I am simultaneously immanent, transcendent, separate, distant, distinct. Who's God? God implies distinction. God is togetherness. God is whatever. Whatever leads me to left unity, whatever leads to left success, involvement, and organizing. And then they wrote some examples of like ideas of where they wanted to volunteer their time. And here's another one. So the first sentence is, I get off on not knowing what's controlling our bodies. Oh yeah, it's ultimate trust. There's nothing wrong with hearing things, many times, many ways. There is nothing wrong with hearing things. There is free. There is freedom. There are parties, big parties, little parties. There is healthcare. There is housing. Their luxuries go to all. There we win the war. There are bodies everywhere. There are so many births happening. There is always spring. There is unconditional love every time.
This is my song, didgeridoo. Do you guys hear that out there too? Okay, cool. Because no one was making a face that I thought people would be making. I don't know how many people know the story of Riley walking from Southwest Portland to Gresham, like deep Gresham. It was like a 5-hour walk, maybe more, to my house when they were going through a troubling time. And then Zai came and picked up Riley, and Unity, you went to Unity, right? And so that was kind of like the first time I was really noticing like real signs of like desperate need of help. And so I wrote a song for Riley, hoping that I would share it with them when they came back from inpatient program, and I never got a chance to show it to them, but I know they're probably listening out there. In warm skies, and I've got this prayer when I lay down to rest, that I say out loud every night when I'm in bed. And I've got this hope that I keep in my chest. Know when you're home, I won't love you any less, my friend. C, can someone give me a C flat, please? I haven't played this song since I played it last time here, so I'm trying to remember a little bit. I wrote it, I think in January, after I stepped away from music for a little bit. Just me and Riley had such a strong musical connection that it was kind of hard for me to sing without Riley there. So this was the first song I wrote coming back from a musical hiatus, I'll call it. Take one at night,
so you can feel it in the morning. Don't go outside so you can't be disappointed. You speak your mind like you're talking to a voice inside your head. Take my advice, you can never quite ignore it. I'm not surprised I found you stranded on the corner when you ran out of miles in the body you had sworn you could forget. And keep in mind it's best to read between the lines, so you take what you can carry and you leave the rest behind. But you keep asking questions that I don't have the answers to. And even if I did, I'd probably look you in the eyes and say you're doing fine. Please take your time. You look at me like you know what I am thinking. You're pulling strings to keep my memory from ever leaving. And somewhere secret, there's a letter that I haven't even read. And keep in mind that I was crying the whole time they sang your lullaby. I put my hand over my eyes. Now I'm holding up a t-shirt while I'm looking at your picture that I found inside your closet when I came to say goodbye. This won't be the last time that I break down everything that I had built to keep me upright. I'm standing in one place and still I'm running out of reasons not to tear myself to pieces. 'Cause when I fall asleep I always wake myself up screaming, and I don't know why, but I'm terrified. And if you were still here, you'd probably look me in the eyes and say you're doing fine. Please take your time. I wrote your name in a book that I was reading. A subtle change to keep your memory from ever leaving. I turned the page, but your voice is still repeating, you're doing fine. Please take your time. Thank you.
All I ask of you is only to remember me loving you. Hey, ah, ah, hey, ah, ah.
Where's your doggo?
Say goodbye to everybody else.